Hello, let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku for May 20th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we'll start with our geometry pass. 5, 7, 2, 5. I'm looking for anything here. 2, 3, 6. We're kind of close here because we have the 2, 3, but we don't have a 6 looking at this cell, so it's not enough. All right, 1 and 9, the 1, no. 1, 6, 9. This one's close too. It sees 6, 9, but not a 1. Not very nice. All right. Against this row, it's not helpful either. Is there anything in here? 4, 8, 9. So we already have 4 and 9 here, so it's just the 8. Nope. What about 4, 8, 9 here? There's way too many. It's interesting. We have 4, 8, 9 here and 4, 8, 9 here. I wonder how that affects the middle box. 4, 8, 9 here. Oh, this 4, 8, 9 is our classic New York Times trick. All right. So the way to spot this really quickly is we've got 3 givens in this box and we've got 3 givens in this row. And these 3, and then none of them match. That's very important that none of them match. So that's enough, right? When I say in this row, I mean in this row, but not in this box. So outside of the box within these 6 cells, we've got 3 givens. We got 3 givens in this box also, all of them avoiding these 3 cells here. So we need to place the 4, 8, and 9 somewhere in this row. And just by counting, you can see that they can't be in these 3 cells, and they also can't be in these 3 that are filled. So they're down to 3 cells. That's only true if these the conditions I said are true, especially that they're all different givens. But yeah, so we need to place 4, 8, and 9 in this row, and these 3 cells I've highlighted here are the only 3 cells that can be 4, 8, 9, so they must be 4, 8, 9. Now, when I type this, you're going to see 8, 9 turn red here. I'm doing that on purpose. And it's because we know that the 4, 8, and 9 have to occupy these 3 cells, but this cell here can't be the 8 or the 9. So it actually has to be the 4. Can't do anything else. So that's our 4. And then now this can't be the 9, so that's our 8 and that's our 9. All right, could have also seen that, oh, by the way, you can also see this the opposite way. You can usually fill it one way or the other using either hidden singles or naked singles. So what we could do is we could say 8 and 9 can't go here. So they're limited to these 2 cells. And so therefore, that is a hidden 8, 9 pair, telling us that the 4 in this row has to end up here. And then now, now if we look at the 9 can't go here. And so in this row, the only place for 9 is here, and then now the 8 has only one place, which is there. So you can resolve it in basically the complete opposite order. I guess we could have resolved the 9 for, actually, yeah, the opposite order is a little bit different than what I just said. Sorry, one more time. The 9 is the hidden single right now. This can't be 9, this can't be 9. Neither can these. So that's our 9. And then now the 8 is the hidden single, and then the 4. And that is truly the opposite order of what we just did. Okay. Anyway, probably more than needed, but maybe it reinforces how this works. 2, 3, and 5 can't go in these 3, so they end up down here. I call this the corollary, because when you find this true New York Times trick, these 3 givens can also be hidden triple in this box here. So this is 2, 3, 5. And actually this 3 says 3 can't go in one of those 2, so 3 was a hidden single. And this is a hidden 2, 5. Now these 3 digits are the 3 digits we haven't talked about yet. So they are the 1, 6, 7. It's not a 6. All right, nice. So that's generally like the bare minimum of what you get. I mean, the bare minimum is these being penciled as 3 digits and these being penciled as 3 digits. But what I mean is we haven't looked outside of that to see if there's additional consequences. We'll do that when we scan. I think we'll scan now, but I will start at this bottom band because that's where we learn the most. So this being filled, these being almost filled, makes me want to look at this middle box first and see if it has any digits that aren't in these boxes. So we'll start with this left box. It's got 3, 5, 8. So the 4 and the 9 looking in are important. That leaves 4 and 9 here. This 9 looks down. And so, yeah, we have the 4, 9, the 4, 9. Okay. Over here, it's just the 8. This can't be 8. Neither can this. So 8's in one of these two. This box in general is down to 4 digits. These are down to 3. In total, there's 4. We need 1, 5, 7, 8. So these are 1, 5, 7. That's not even a 1. In fact, the 1 ends up in one of these two. going to point in here. Aha, putting a 1 in one of these two. I say aha because what we've done here is we've created, oh yeah, we can see this with the 2-5 pair and the 7 anyway, but we've created a hidden triple because we have 3 digits limited to 3 cells in this box, the same 3 cells as each other. They overlap. And so what we can do is we can say, well, I have to place a 1, a 4, and a 9 somewhere in these 3 cells because they can't go anywhere else in the box. And so if this is 1, 4, 9, it's not anything else. And we can actually just convert our corner marks to center marks. That'll be accurate. And then that means that this is our 7, which hasn't been placed in the row yet. It means that's not a 7. That makes this a triple as well. It's going to be, this is 5, 8, and this is 1, 5, 8. Oops, I cleared the wrong thing. All right, there we go. And then this is also a triple now. 1, we need the 2, 6, 7. All right, that's not 2, that's not 6, that's not 7. All right. Nice. So this bottom band is very close to being done. I'm going to go back up to the top band, and then we'll do our normal scans from here. So we have 2 2s here, and this 2 looks up. That places this 2. No real follow-up on that. Vertically, anything with 2? No. Okay, we've got the 5. We do have 2 5s vertically. Horizontally, I'm not seeing anything. And then we've got the 7. It looks down here. Looks in here. I don't see anything with 7. No, I don't. Okay. So that covers the 2, 5, and 7. I'm noticing we have the 3 and the 7 looking in here, putting 3 and 7 in these 3. Is it enough? It might be enough in terms of enough to mark these 3. What do we need? So just looking at these 5 digits, right? They're not the 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. So what's left is going to be 4 digits. It's going to be the 2, 5. Sorry, I missed something. 2, 4, 5, 8. So we know this isn't 2 or 4. So this is 5, 8. This is 2, 4, 5. It's not 8. And this is 2, 5, 8. So yeah, they all are markable. All right. What about this 2, 3, and 6? So we do have these 2 3s looking in. What's a 3 in one of these 3? The 6? No. We do need 3 and 6 here. Okay, I'm seeing the 3 in this row. In fact, we can just see that through this box. This 3 looks in, this 3 looks in. So 3's in one of these 2, and that's going to point with this 3, putting a 3 in one of these 2. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else here for these digits, 1, 2, and 9. So the 2 and the 9 are already done. The 1 doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, no, it is. Sorry. This 1 and this 1. Place the 1 here. And that places the 1 here. Okay. This column is down to 3 digits. We need a 3, 5, 7. So this is 5, 7. This is 3, 7. I think this is any of them. 3, 5, 7. Okay. 4 digits for this column. We need a 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 5, 6, 8. This is 6, 7, 8. No, 8. So this is 5, 6, 7. All different. Okay, this box is down to 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is 3, 5. Oh, none of them are 7. 7's in one of these 2. So these are 3, 5, 6. That's not a 6. Do these 7s do anything? No. All right. I think, is there any more low-hanging fruit here? I don't think so. Let's move on to this band here. So we've got 2 1s here. Puts a 1 in, somewhere up here. The 6 and the 9. We do have 2 9s. This 9 helps. Puts a 9 in one of these 2. We have 2 4s. Puts a 4 in one of these 2. Where's 4 in this column is the question. 3 places. Okay. 1, 6, 9, 4, 2. Okay. I think that's it for our normal scans. Unless I missed something vertical here. Oh yeah, I did miss these 4s vertically. Let's mark that. Want to look for 4 in this row, but there's 3 places. The 2 for... Yeah, we do have 2 4s here as well. Puts a 4 in one of these 2. And then 8 and 9. Okay. I think that's it for a normal scan. Any other low-hanging fruit I might have missed? Those are rows and columns and boxes with 4 or fewer open cells. They tend to be very limited because the max is 4 digits left per cell. But I'm not seeing any. Lots with 5. See if we can get away with not penciling 5 yet. I'm noticing in this box, these 2 cells are avoiding some corner marks, so we could think about what they can be. Just ignoring, so we've got the 1, 3, 4, 9 corner mark in here. So there's going to be 5 options left. It's not amazing, actually. But the 5 options are 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know this isn't 2 or 6. So this is 5, 7, 8. This is a 2. For 2 reasons, I guess. This isn't 6 or 8, so 2, 5, 7. Okay. What about these 2? Because they aren't 1, 6, 9, and they're also not 4, 5. This sees 2, this sees 8. That might be enough. So we need 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 8. Is that right? Yeah. So I can just write that out. 2, 3, 7, 8. That's not 2, that's not 8. So 3, 7, 8, 2, 3, 7. This one's not 2 or 8 either. I don't know if that's enough. All right, what can we find that's actually useful? How about that? 3, 5, 7. I feel like I'm missing something. Miss a scan? Is there something going on in this box? We don't have much marked in this box or this box. I may have to start just looking at rows, columns, boxes with 5. This one we know just from the pencil marks we already have. It's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 3, 5, 6, 7. Darn. Let's look at this top row then. We need 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this is 1, 4. Actually, it can't be 5, 7, or 8. So it's just 1, 4. And that gives us a 1, 4 pair. I found it immediately, apparently. That's a 1, 4 pair in this column. So the rest of the column cannot be 1 or 4, which leaves just 2, 3, 7. This can't be a 2. So this is only 3, 7. Oh, it's not 2 or 7, so it's a naked 3 now. Okay. That's great. That's 3. So now we're left with a 2, 7 pair and a 1, 4 pair. What does this 3 do for me? We already had it marked here. May not have been the most important find, to be honest. I thought it would do better. So this not being 1 or 4, it already couldn't have been 4, but it can't be 1 now. Yeah, actually that's... 1's already in the box. Sorry, it already couldn't be 1 or 4. Okay, never mind. Rest of this row, I forget what it was. We'll redo it. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. Well, this can't be 4, 8. So 1, 5, 7. Sounds really familiar. 4, 5, 7, 8. No, can't be 1 or 7. So it's 4, 5, 8 only. There's a lot we can mark, but they're just not immediately helpful. Okay, what can we do? Okay, something I haven't looked at is whether I respected all my corner marks. I don't remember any pointing or claiming though. Maybe these 3s, but that's not helpful anymore. 4s and the 5s. Yeah, I don't think there was actually all that much claiming. Maybe these 7s. Oh, these 7s do point. Yeah, okay. The pointing 7s I missed. This is not a 7. Neither is this. So we might be able to mark this up actually. Because what was left is, let's see, besides the 7, we need 3, 5. Oh, wait, this is a 5, 8 pair. That's even better. Sorry, I missed that. So yeah, this couldn't have been 7. So that was a mismark. I should have gone back earlier and looked at my corner marks. I forgot that these ones were actually pointing. So we have a 5, 8 pair here, meaning the rest of the row can't have 5 or 8. So these are not 5s. And it actually just leaves 3, 6, 7 here, which we can mark. So the 5's in one of these two in this box. And that's going to point down, giving us the 8 and the 5 here. To clean this up a little bit. This row still needs an 8. Could only go here, which is very interesting. Just double checking. Yep, that's our 8. That gives us the 5 and the 2 and the 7. It gives us the 4, 6, 2, 7. We get the 8 here as well. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. This can't be 8. So this is our 8. We finish with a 3. That's not a 4. We get our 5 and the 4. Okay. It's hard to keep up with the cleanup here. Up here we get the 1 and the 4 in the column, giving us the 9 and the 1 here. All right. This is known, whatever it is. It's a 9. Okay. These two are the 4 and 6. Not resolved. Okay. Oh, 3, 7 pair. This is the only place for 5 in the column. That's 7. These can't be 7. All right. I think that did it. We just got to pencil the right stuff. This is 3 or 6. The column. 8's in one of these two. I don't think I need to mark that. Maybe I should. I don't know if I should look at this box or this box. I have to pick one. Let's look at this. This is 2, 7, 9 for the row. And this can't be 2, 7. So that's our 9. And that does, actually, these two 9s look up. It puts a 9 in one of these two. This 9 looks in. So that's our 9. That's our 4. So that gives us 6 and 4 here. That gives us 3, 7, 8, 6. We get the 6, 7, 3. Gives us the 6, 1, 7, 6. Get the 2 and the 7, the 5 and the 2. All right, this is our 3. And this is something 5, it looks like. What do we need besides 1? We need a 5. So that's our 1, that's our 5. We have a 5 down there. Last two digits are 8 and 1, and we're done. All right. Oh, that was longer than I thought it was. We had our classic New York Times trick at the bottom here, which gave us a nice head start. But it looks like we had to find a couple pairs here. We had to pay attention to these pointing 7s, and that gave us a 5-8 pair. And I think those are the big things. That was it. There was also a pair in this column. Forget which digits it was, but that may or may not have been needed for the solve. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.